go ahead and start with a nice little jog, warming up your body, increasing your heart rate here. And then transition into some jumping jacks. Always an option, take out the hop and just alternate stepping from one side to the next. Keeping it going here. Few more breaths. And then coming to a standing position, alternating hand toe tap. Getting your leg up nice and high, as straight as you can. Do one more on each side. And then a nice hip opener over to a side lunge. Chin and chest stays lifted, toes facing forward. Staying low and wide in your squat, toes belly turned out. Reach your arms out by your side. Reach down, tapping the opposite inside ankle. Keeping your head above your heart so you don't get lightheaded. A few more just like this. And then staying low, arms forward in a windmill motion. And then reverse the direction, chin, chest stays lifted. And then slightly hinge forward, open, close your arms, giving yourself a nice big hug, and then squeeze your shoulder blades back. Imagine you're trying to touch your shoulder blades. And then coming down to a runner's lunge, left leg forward, pressing into your left knee, not letting your left knee touch your toes, opening up your right hip, and then straighten that left leg, maybe point and flex your left toes. Press it forward one more time. Straighten that left leg, point and flex. And then quickly switching sides, pressing into your right knee, not letting your right knee pass your toes, opening up your left hip. And then straighten your right leg, maybe point and flex your toes. Press it forward one more time. And bring it back. As a reminder, option to use weights if you would like. First up, we have, don't worry, I'll restart that one. Option to use a set of weights. We have burpees to start out with. You can grab your weights, place them at the top. First, we have just full range of motion burpees. And if you'd like, at the top, you can add an Arnold press, grabbing your weights and pressing them up, back down, stepping or hopping your feet, Arnold press. At the top, you can always take out the hop, stepping your feet in and out. You can also do without the weight. Last two and one. Still with your weight. No weights are needed for our next one. Coming down to a low plank onto your elbows. Elbows around your shoulders. We're just drawing same knee, same elbow. Staying low in our plank. Same knee, same elbow. An option is to come from tabletop position. And just drawing same knee to same elbow. Whether you're in tabletop position or in a low plank on your forearms, doing what you can. And then quickly coming on up. No equipment is needed for our third move. First, we have front ankle taps and then back ankle taps, alternating forwards and backwards. 30 seconds is on the clock. Adding that tap, if you would like. Very nice. Lots of hats all across the screen. A little surprise. I know I mentioned it last week for Planksgiving. We're going to do planks today, but instead of doing it at the end, we're going to do a 2-minute plank after each 3 rounds of moves. Catch your breath. Back to the top, we have burpees. This time we'll do a halfway with a bicep curl, bicep curl in our low squat. So stepping out, back in, Staying low, bicep curl. You can always step your legs back. So doing that half burpee, staying low in your squat. Of course, you can take out the bicep curl. If you're stepping your feet, just make sure you're alternating the legs that go forward and back first. All right, set the weight aside. Come on down to your low plank or tabletop. We have same knee, same elbow. Join me when you're ready. 30 seconds on the clock. 10-second break. Core stays engaged. Keeping it going. Really drawing your knee up, using your core, using your lower abs. Same knee, same elbow. From low plank or tabletop to 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Coming on up, alternating. Opposite hand, opposite ankle, alternating forward and back. Join me when you're ready. Timer has begun. 30 seconds is on the clock. Finish it up, round 2 of 3. Just as strong as you did as when we started. Keeping it going. Core stays engaged. Chest stays lifted. Very nice. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it on down. Back to our half or this time hammer curl. Palms facing in. Hopping or stepping. Your feet back. Half burpee, hammer curl. Palms facing in towards you. Just for some different parts of those biceps. Chest stays lifted when you're in that half burpee stance. Core is engaged. Staying low in your squat. Last time doing this. Last time doing burpees. For 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight to the side. Coming down to a tabletop or to a low plank on your forearms. And then drawing your same knee to same elbow. And then stepping it back. Keeping it going. Core is engaged. Almost there. Keeping it going. Almost there. Last 10. Going strong for 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Coming on up with your breath. Alternating opposite ankle, opposite foot, opposite hand. Alternating forwards and back. Keeping it going. We have a full minute high plank hold after this. Almost there. Looking so strong all across the screen. Last 7. 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Full minute. Set it up for your high plank. Wrists are under your shoulders. Core is engaged. Just holding that high plank. Holding and breathing. Core is engaged. You got this. Almost there. Just gazing down between your 7 index finger. Think about drawing your navel in towards your spine. Wrists stay under your shoulders. You can also lean diagonally against the wall. Halfway mark. We're gonna alternating leg lift. Nice straight leg lift. Core is engaged. Halfway there. Hips stay facing down. Not opening up the hips. Core is engaged. Almost there. Last 10. You got this. High plank holding or adding alternating leg lift. Toes stay flexed. For 2 and 1. Coming down, catching your breath, just 30 seconds. Nice little breather. Grab some water. Ten seconds. Keep those weights close by. First up, we have our mountain climbers. So right back to our high plank position. This time, drawing the same knee to the same elbow, but up through your chest. Core stays engaged. You can slow it down or pick up the pace. Keep it going. Last 10. Almost there. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. So release your knees down. Flip it on over to the back side of your body. We're going to come to a reverse tabletop position. Fingertips facing your toes. We're going to do a tricep dip and then alternate opposite hand, opposite toe. So really working full body here. Working those triceps as you dip your arms and then keeping your hips lifted as you bring your right leg up, left arm is tapped, and then keeping it moving, alternating opposite hand, opposite foot. Core stays engaged, and then releasing everything down. Grab your weight. We're going to lay all the way back. From here, laying all the way down, we just have a glute bridge with a chest press. So pressing the soles of your feet firmly into the floor, pressing your knuckles up toward the ceiling, wide arm chest press. Keeping it going. Option to add that glute bridge as you press the arms up. Core stays engaged. And then coming on up, pulling the weights to your side. Right back to our mountain climbers. Wrists are under your shoulders, drawing your knee up towards your chest. Same knee, same side. You can slow it down as much as you want. You can also pick up the pace whenever you're ready. Keeping it going. Moving with your breath. Last 10. Really challenging yourself here. Core is engaged for 3, 2, and 1. Release everything down. Flip it on over to your backside. Reverse tabletop, fingertips facing your toes. And then bending your elbows, lifting your feet up, tricep dip, opposite hand, opposite leg. Trying to keep your hips lifted as you try to tap your opposite hand to opposite toe, maybe your shin, maybe your knee, reaching for whatever you can today. Keeping it going. This is round 2, last 5. Almost there. All right, grab your weight, lay it on back. Bring your feet wider than your hips, toes probably turned out. Wide arm chest press. Option to add in that glute bridge. Core is engaged. Keeping it going. Really pressing up. Maybe your elbows tap the floor very gently. Coming right back up. Add in that glute bridge with your wide arm chest press for 7. Last 5. 3, 2, and 1. Set the weight to the side gently. Flip it on over. Last time, mountain climber. Wrists are under your shoulders. Drawing your knee up towards your chest. Core is engaged. Almost there. Just gazing down, looking between your thumb and index fingers. Core is engaged. Drawing your navel in towards your spine. Third and final round. For 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Flip it on over to your back side, reverse tabletop. Fingertips facing your toes, bending your elbows, lifting your hips up, tricep dips, opposite hand, opposite toe. Trying to keep your hips lifted, core is engaged. Almost there. Last time doing tricep dips. Still going. Core is engaged. Maybe tapping your foot, your ankle, your knee, whatever you can. Last one. And then release it on down. Zip your legs together, feet are flat on the floor. Wide arm chest press, out and in the glute bridge if you would like. Timer has begun. Really squeezing your glutes as you lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Knuckles stay facing up above. Wide arm chest press. Legs are zipped together, feet are flat on the floor. Squeezing your seat as you lift your hips up, core is engaged. For 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release it on down. Next up, we have low plank. So on your forearms, you can always do a different plank if you would like. All right, timer has begun. Let's do our low plank on our forearms. They are directly behind you. Try and make that 11 shape with your forearms. You can press your heels back and forward. Nice little distraction, core is engaged. At the halfway mark, option to add alternating hip dips. When we get halfway, almost there. Option to add those alternating hip dips if you like. We have reached halfway. Just rotating left hip and right hip. Maybe your hip taps. Maybe it just comes close. Keep it going. Nice breather coming up after this. You got this. Last 10 low plank hold or alternating hip dips. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. Release it on down. Catch your breath, grab some water, do whatever you need to do to reset yourself, to come back refreshed for our next set of moves. All right, 10 seconds, almost there. Grab your weights. From here, we have alternating, palms facing up, alternating W curl with a curtsy lunge. Chin and chest stays lifted, keeping those elbows off of your sides. They're not glued into your sides. Palms are facing up. Last 10. Keep it going. Go ahead and set one weight down, coming onto your back side, laying all the way down. Single weight overhead, shoulders stay lifted, and we have little flutter kicks. You can point or flex your toes. You can have a micro bend in your legs or straight legs. Just little flutter kicks. You can raise and lower your legs if you would like. Just little flutter kicks. Weight overhead, always options at your weight to the side if you would like. Please don't drop the weight. The lower your legs are, the more challenging it is. Coming on up, go with your single weight. Place the weight to the inside of your bent left leg. Right leg extends long. We have a single arm row to alternating lateral lunge. Adding that hop in between if you'd like. You're also welcome to step. Nice wide arm row. Hop or step. Last 10. And right back to the top with our curtsy lunges. In 5, 3, 2, last 1. Pick up that second weight. Arms on W, this time palms facing into one another. So elbows away, curtsy lunge with our W hammer curl. Chin and chest stays lifted. Keeping it going. As you come to standing and in your curtsy, think about keeping your chest lifted. Shoulders stay directly over your hips. Core is engaged. Elbows lifted away from the body. Palms facing in towards one another. For 3, 2, and 1. Set a weight down if you would like to use a weight. Always an option. With or without the weight, shoulders lifted, extend the legs long, and little flutter kick. Working those lower abs. With your shoulders lifted, it also has you working your upper abs. So total 4 here. Lower back stays pressed into the floor. If you find your lower back lifts up or if there's any kind of discomfort or pain, just don't lower your feet as far. Keep it going for 5. Last 3, 2, and coming on up. Go with that weight. Placing the weight to the inside of your bent left leg, right leg extends long, right hand to your left leg, wide arm row, and then switch. Whether you are hopping or stepping, keeping it going, keeping it moving, doing what you can. Almost there. Last 10. Finishing so strong. Round 3 of 3 for 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Grabbing your second weight. This time, palms facing in. We're going to slide the arms together and apart as we come into that curtsy. Alternating curtsy. Soft bend in your elbows. Elbows are away from the body, making you work even harder. Keep it going. Chin and chest stays lifted. Core is engaged. Softening your elbows. Palms facing in. Weight together and then apart for 5. Last 3, 2, and 1. Get your weights down. Ask to use a single weight, laying onto your back. Chest is lifted. Little flutter kick. One leg at a time. Chest stays lifted, shoulders off of the floor. Lower back, press into the mat. Core is engaged. You can keep your legs at your lowest diagonal, your lowest possible spot. You're also welcome to raise and lower them as you simultaneously kick. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Get your knees into your chest. Coming on up. Still with that single weight. Weight to the inside of your left leg bent, right leg long, right hand to the inside. Rolling up and then switching. Doing what you can. You guessed it. We got a 5 plank coming up after this. Right or left, whatever you prefer. We'll do the other one at the end. Keep it going. Alternating lateral lunge, weight on the inside leg with the wide arm row. For 7. Extend that leg nice and long for 3. Last 2 and 1. Whew. Set your weight down. Coming to our side plank. Staggering your legs. Timer has begun. Bottom leg in front of your top. You all know what we're going to do halfway there. It's always an option. You can always just hold the side plank. You can also bring your bottom knee down if you would like. Hips stay lifted either way. Core is engaged. Top elbow wide behind the head. Bottom leg in front of the top. Option here, draw your top elbow down. Hold your bottom knee crunching here. Always an option to just hold. And that side plank, you can come onto your forearms. You can also bring your bottom knee down. Doing what you can. Keep it going. You got this. Last 2 and 1. Rest down. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. You will need your weights nearby. Last 10. No equipment needed for our first move. Last 3, 2. We have pencil jacks to a floor tap. So straight arms overhead, coming down low in that squat, trying to tap the floor. You can always take out the hop and just alternating, stepping the legs out. You can always add in that hop whenever you're ready. Doing what you can for 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the floor. Option to grab a weight here, just one, between your palms. Round your waistband back, knees are bent, lift your heels off the floor, and then bicycle. Alternate extending and bending your legs. The lower your back is, the lower your legs are, the more challenging it is. Doing what you can. You can also completely sit upright, place your hands next to your hips, and just extend and bend your legs, alternating for 3. Last 2. From here, grab one weight in each hand, rolling all the way back. Arms overhead, palms facing in, feet towards the ground. Come to reverse crunch, hold the crunch to a skull crusher. And then back down, toes tap, knees bend, skull crusher, back up. Reverse crunch, holding the knees over your hips, adding that skull crusher, and then tap the toes. Core is engaged. Nice little combo work here for 3. Last 2. And then set everything down. Back to the top for cardio pencil jack, iron and floor squat. Tap that floor if you can. Timer has begun. Join me when you're ready. Chin and chest stays lifted as you come low. Doing what you can for round 2. Pencil jack, straight arm up. The arms tap the floor. Less than 10 seconds here. And round 2. For 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Grab a single weight if you like. Weight between your palms. Round your waistband back towards the mat. Lift your heels off the floor. And then bicycle kicks. Alternating. One leg bends, one leg extends, and then switching. You can go slow or as fast as you like. The lower your waistband is to the floor, the lower your feet are, the more challenging it is. Always an option to lose that weight. You can also just place your hands by your hips on the floor. Last 3, 2, and 1. Grab your second set of weights, rolling all the way back. Arms overhead, preparing for that skull crusher. Knees are bent. Draw the knees into the chest, reverse crunch. Knees stay lifted. Skull crusher, arms overhead, legs tap. Reverse crunch, hold the knees. Skull crusher, toes tap. Keep it going. You can always take out the skull crusher. Still going. Just bending and extending those arms overhead and on each side of your head. Keep it going. Coming on up. Third and final round. Let's make it count. Pencil jack. Timer has begun. 30 seconds are on the clock. Chin and chest stays lifted. You got this. Great work all across the room. Last 10. Maybe pick up the speed. Maybe squat a little lower. For 3, and 1. Come on down. Grab a weight if you like. Place it in your palms if you're using it around your waist and back. Lift your toes. Alternate, bend and extend your legs. Core stays engaged. Really challenge yourself. Third and final round of doing this. You can point, flex, or relax your toes. Almost there, more than halfway through this move. You got this. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your second weight. Roll all the way back. Arms overhead. If you're adding the arms, knees are bent. Knees to your chest, reverse crunch. Knees stay lifted. Ball pressure, toe tap. Reverse crunch. Ball pressure, toe tap. Keep it going. You got this. Doing what you can today. Last 10. Going strong for 3, 2, and 1. Finish up wherever you're at. Set your equipment to the side. Whatever side plank you did last time, we're doing the opposite. Bottom leg staggers in front. Top elbow wide behind the head. Hips are lifted. Imagine somebody has a string on your hips. They're pulling it up towards the ceiling. Core stays engaged. One hip directly tracking over the other. Staying with the shoulders. Option to add in that knee tap halfway. We're almost there. You got this. Top elbow wide. Option here, draw the bottom knee up towards the top elbow. Add in that crunch as you hold that side plank. Core is engaged. Almost there. Keep it going. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Set everything down. Catch your breath. Grab some water. We're not done. We've got a glute burnout and then an ab burnout next. Keep those weights nearby. If you want to do heavier for lower body, you're welcome to. Still got a few seconds here. You're always welcome to do higher weight for lower body. All right, we have 4 moves. We're gonna do everything one time each. First up, we're gonna come to reverse lunge, left leg back, right leg forward. We're gonna come to a lunge to a single leg deadlift. 1 full minute, right leg in front, 1 full minute, left leg in front. Next up, we have my favorite monster walk. Weights on your shoulders, coming low in your squat, knees are wide, rocking forwards and backwards. Then we have slightly widen your hips, just a squat to a deadlift. You all ready? So coming into that lunge stance. All right, right leg forward, left leg back, weights at your sides. Lunge, single leg deadlift. So one weight in each hand. Your feet are staying planted. You can, of course, always adjust them if you want to, bringing them closer together, further apart. Keeping it going. Most important thing is that when you come into your lunge, that your right knee is tracking over your right ankle, but not passing it. Keeping it going, alternating in that lunge and single leg deadlift. 20 seconds to go. Then we're gonna switch sides. Core is engaged. As you come into that reverse lunge, chest stays lifted. Almost there. Last one. Switch it up quickly. Right leg back, left leg forward. Alternating lunge, single leg deadlift. Still, one weight in each hand. As you come into that lunge, weights are just close in towards your side, and then gliding your way down the front of your left shin as you come into that single leg deadlift. Sole of your front left foot glued into the floor. Ball of your back left or your back right foot pressing into the floor as well. Core is engaged. Almost there. Push through. Almost there. Alternating lunge and single leg deadlift. Less than 10 to go. Monster walks are next. All right. Single weight on each shoulder. Legs wide. Walking up your area. And then back. Not switching direction. Trying to stay nice and low. Knees are tracking out over your feet. So no knees inward. Keep your legs nice and wide the whole time. Chest stays lifted. You can just rest your weights on your shoulders. You can also set your weights to the side if you like. Almost there. You got this. And chest stays lifted. Monster walk. Up and back. Facing the same direction. For 5, 3, 2, and 1. With your feet slightly wider than your hips. Weights in front. Squat. And then double deadlift. Chin and chest stays lifted. Really gliding that weight down the front of your shins. Micro bend in your knees. Think about trying to stick your bum back towards the wall behind you. Halfway there. Keep it going. Almost there. We get to set the weights down after this. Little breather. Keep it going. Maybe you can even lift your toes up. Heels pressing into the floor for 10. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights aside. Whew. Catch your breath. All right. Everyone ready for their favorite, the long-awaited core workout? Ab burnout, you got this. All right. Grab a sip of water. Come on. All right. You're going to do everything 3 times each. So it's only for 20 seconds. So easy, right? We got this. All right. 4 moves. No equipment is needed. First up, we have our suitcase crunches. Everyone ready? All right. Timer has begun. Arms and legs extend long in opposite directions. And then crunching your knees, crunching your elbows down. Maybe they tap. Core is engaged. Suitcase crunches, arms and legs opposite directions. Next up, we have bicycle crunches in 2. Elbows wide behind the head. Trying to tap opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep it going. You can always just do the legs. Elbows staying wide or add that tap. Next up, we have legs zip together, legs raise and lower in 2. Last one, extend your legs long. Shoulders stay lifted, just raise and lower your legs. You can have your legs straight. You can also have a micro bend in your legs. Core is engaged, working those lower abs. Last 2. hold the legs up to the ceiling, and then reach for your toes, fingertips to toes, crunching up, working those upper abs. Lower back stays pressed into the ground. We're going to go start right back in the top with our seat hip crunches in 3, last 2, and 1. Elbows wide, arms overhead, legs so long, knee to elbows. Keep it going. You got this. Push through as you extend your arms and legs. Nothing is touching the ground. Everything is hovering for 3, 2. Elbows wide behind the head now. Bicycle crunches. You can keep your elbows wide. You can also add opposite elbow, opposite knee. Shoulders stay lifted, whether you're tapping the elbow or keeping them wide. Last 3, 2, and 1. Legs are straight, leg raise and lower. Options to bring your hands under your hips if you would like a little bit more support. You can also keep your elbows wide behind your head with your chest lifted, just raising and lowering. Last 2, keeping your legs up to the ceiling, fingertips reaching for your toes. Reach for the ceiling, keep it going. This is your second round of 3. You have 1 more to go. You got this. Last 3, 2. Suitcase punches arms and legs long. Crunch up, extend long. As you extend your arms and legs long, nothing is touching, keeping everything hovering. Keep it going. Really working the deep abdominal muscles for 2 and 1. Elbows wide, bicycle crunches. You got this. Whether you are having your elbows wide, shoulders are lifted, or you can draw opposite elbow to opposite knee. Last 5, 3, 2, and 1. Legs are zipped together, legs raised and lowered. Just think the slower you go, the more challenging it is. Think slower down, faster up. Keep it going. Using that resistance of your legs, not letting your legs just fall down. Legs up towards your ceiling, toe reaches. This is it, reaching for your toes. Last 10 seconds of work. Push through all the way, reaching further, firing at those upper abs for 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees into your chest, rest your head, maybe roll side to side. Nice lower back release. Just rolling side to side. Oh no. Keep it going.
Thanks, Amanda.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Sorry, my Alexa caught me talking and took the music over. From a standing position, lean over towards your left side, right arm up towards the ceiling. Coming back to center, left arm down, right arm up. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling or down towards your toes. And then just drawing your fingertips down in front of you. You can also spread your feet a little bit wider. Nice hip release here. We did a lot of lower body work. And then gently coming up slowly, bringing your right arm across. And then open and switch. Left arm across. Open. Right arm behind the head. Open and switch. And then with legs nice and wide, nice deep breath. 1 more. Awesome job. Thank you all so much. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I will see you all next Friday. Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Bye, everybody.
Good luck, everyone. See you all soon.